What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. So guys, remember my last video when I told you guys I got something for the car that is new? Well, you guys are about to find out right now. Bam, baby, new cooling system. So I got new cooling radiator, aluminum, and a new cooling fan as well. So these are by Mishimoto, guys, the world leader of performance cooling products, Mishimoto. And I really love these. They look super cool. And I just love how it has the fat M on the middle of the radiator. I like that. And I got some silicone cooling hoses, red, because remember, guys, white, black, and red, guys. And it comes with these. And then, guys, I went ahead and bought myself a new thermostat because why not? You know, if I'm doing a whole cooling system, might as well. So I bought this Gates Racing. You guys know Gates Racing. I heard they have really good thermostat because, like, I heard that Mishimoto doesn't. Like, I heard that Mishimoto, their thermostats aren't that good. And I heard, like, really good stuff about these Gates Racing thermostats for the Preludes, and they are really good, apparently, for what the reviews and stuff said. So I bought one. In total, guys, all this is not cheap. Just for cooling system, all this is $700, guys, because the Mishimoto radiator and the Mishimoto slim cooling fan, they were $600, not even counting tax and shipping. And then all that holes and thermostat and stuff, all total came up to like $700 with tax and shipping, but it came all up to $700. So it was not cheap just for this cooling system, guys, but it'll be worth it. So let's go jack up the Prelude and get this thing installed. Now that the car is jacked up, now let's go under it and drain out the coolant, guys. So when doing it, get some cardboard, and also you don't spill it all over the driveway and get your mom yelling at you, which is a bad thing. Also, guys, make sure you have your safety glasses because you're gonna be working with coolant and you don't want coolant in your eyes, guys, because coolant is a chemical mixed with water. So that's why you get antifreeze, which is a 50-50 mix. So it's a 50 mix of water and coolant. So, but coolant is still a chemical. You don't want that to get in your eye. So let's go drain that shit and we should be good to go. Alright, guys, so from the looks of this, make sure that you guys drain it from right here, because that's the bottom cooling hose. Drain from there, it should be easier. Alright, guys, so when doing this, make sure you unplug the negative terminal on the battery, because you are going to be unplugging some electrical stuff from the fans. And it's always good to remove the negative terminal on the battery so you don't you don't accidentally shock yourself or do any electrical shortage or anything like that. And good thing, because I think this radiator just pops off. Just kind of remove these mounts, and that, and then off she goes. I do have some lines down here. You guys can see, like right there, those lines I gotta get off. And then it should be pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna go disconnect the battery and then connect all the electrical stuff and get all these mounts removed. And then after that, I'm gonna drain everything. So I do have the negative terminal removed. All the fan plugs are taken off. But guys, I've got to tell you guys one thing that's super important about coolant, guys. Make sure when you guys drain it, make sure that none of it gets in your mouth, because you drink it, you are done, like done, because coolant will actually kill you, and that's not good. Like, it's even more important than the safety glasses, because you don't want to get in your eye. But then make sure you close your mouth at all times when draining the coolant. Do not open your mouth. Breathe through your nose, because if you get it in your mouth, you're technically done for, because you will end up drinking it, if anything. So just be careful not to get in your mouth, because you get in your mouth, you are done. Like done. Good luck. You know, dig your grave, guys. So don't get it the coolant in your mouth, because you will die from it. But without further ado, guys, let's get down, drain this thing, and we should be good to remove the radiator and the fan and the pipings, and we should be good to go, guys. Let's go. Alright, guys, all drained out. When you guys do it, if you guys have the pre-like mine, the AC hot low, the low pressure one, the high pressure one for the AC compressor is connected to the radiator. And careful so you don't leak any of those oil, because you don't want those to leak out a lot, because you need those oils. And this is mine just kind of popped out, so which is nice. I think that's how the Hondas made theirs, because they made theirs pretty easy. It just slides out and just hold down by like these little mounts with some bushings on there. And these never go bad because there isn't much play in it. But guys, let's go. I'll unbox this and show you guys what you guys are missing out on. So I haven't really opened it yet and take it out. I've only been like opening this and looking at it like this. But this is going to be my first time too, guys. Oh shit, how do you open it? Holy shit, guys. Bam! The big M! Let's go! Check out that beauty, guys. Everything should plug the same, I hope. So this is for the AC shit. The thing is, I still have my AC, so I still want to plug it in. But then my AC has that. I'm assuming I can unscrew that and take out that thing and attach it to mine. So, yeah, guys, you guys have. This is actually where you're supposed to drain it, right here. So this is where you're supposed to drain your coolant. But sometimes this, since it's plastic, sometimes it gets stripped out, some shit like that, you know. But it's faster. You just drain it from the actual lower radiator hose. It's faster that way. But I'm gonna try and cause I don't know if I could still run the. Cause I still want my AC, man. I still want my AC. I should still be able to run my AC, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh shit! I don't know if I'll still be able to run this, guys. All right, guys. You can see me just fine. Yes, see this? This is the bottom section of the old radiator. So if you guys stop your AC, you guys are gonna have to do this too. Because you guys need this middle section right here, so you can still use the coolant shit. Because with this, well, the thing is, it's just a plug. But with this, coolant actually runs through here. It actually helps cool it down. But because it's technically nothing. So what you can do is just, you know, close it off. Like, you know, you guys just close this thing off. Like I have it like this, but you need to close it off somehow. And I don't want to do some stupid shit. So I'm gonna take this off and just reuse it. So since this hangs at the bottom, coolant usually runs through here and cools down the fluid. But I barely use my AC, so I won't be needing this so I won't be really needing this to be sitting under the thing. So I will go over it with cause I still have some exhaust titanium heat wrap, and so you guys see this nothing, it just goes all the way down. So with that being said, I'm just gonna wrap the whole thing with with that being said, I'm just gonna wrap the whole thing with exhaust tape. I mean, not exhaust tape, exhaust heat wrap. With heat wrap, and we should be good to go. Cause this won't be able to sit inside the coolant thing anymore. So I'm just gonna have it like this. So I'm gonna wrap it up with heat wrap, and I'm gonna have it sit like this on the thing. So I'm gonna find some plugs and plug this thing up, these top holes too. And then I'm just gonna zip tie it to something like this, because this is just it. So with any AC applications, you know, any car that has the AC, for any application that has AC, and you guys are doing something like this, if you guys have something like this, just take it out, because it's basically nothing. It's just a plug, and the reason why it goes under the coolant is so that, you know, it can, so coolant, so like, cause the coolant, it goes from hot, so all the hot fluid comes on top. And as it goes down here, it falls down and it cools down, goes to the bottom of the housing, and then the coolant runs through here, and it actually just cools down the oil that's inside those high pressure hoses and stuff like that. So just have this handy. So I'm gonna just have this handy, and that should be fine. Because I do not know how this is gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna put this inside the coolant, because these are different. I'm not sure about these. I'm just gonna plug these up, run this. So without further ado, guys, let's go wrap this up with exhaust, with a heat wrap, and we should be good to go. All right, guys, almost done here. So now this is the lower coolant hose. So now you gotta find where it goes to find the thermostat. So this is where the thermostat sits. Make sure you guys always unplug the sensor, and then we can finally remove this hose. What are you guys doing? Coolant's gonna leak like crazy out of it. So now that is that, guys. Got it. Oh, come on. Bam, baby. Got it out. That's the coolant house, the little thermostat housing. Be careful with the little smooth edge. Don't want to rough that out. So got some pliers, some needle tip pliers, and just kind of, you know, pinch this little clamp down, and then pull it back, guys. And it should just come off. Well, mine has been sitting on here for like ages, for years, 22 years. Pretty sure the previous owner never changed out the thermostat. So now's the perfect time for me to do it. Alright, guys, as you can see, this is where the thermostat sits for my car. Your car might sit in a different spot, but thermostat should just pop out if anything, unless it's corroded in there. This one is super corroded. So what you can do, since I'm not using that, you know, I'm just put something in there and pop it out. Yeah, a whole bunch of coolant should come rushing out. Oh shit. So this is the, guys, is the, I think this is the OEM one. It looks like the OEM one, but look how corroded that gasket is. Oh my god. Don't put that back in there. This thermostat still looks really good. Super hard. So like, I don't know. It's still pretty good, so I'm gonna keep it for now, because I never know when I might need to reuse it. I'll put it out there for now. And time to install the new racing thermostat, baby. You guys see it smaller. With this, it's easier to open up, you know, so it can have more coolant come into the radiator. To cool it down, more, like, you know, coolant, more water to come into the actual block and cool down the car a lot easier. So with this, it's a smaller spring, but it has a stronger build, and it should help. So it lets more coolant come into it, so it should help. So if you guys can see earlier, just pop it in how it was earlier. It should just slide right in, so like that. It's not gonna sit snug, guys, because it's only like it doesn't go in, it's only like a little, because the rubber thing, it's only a gasket. So you will have to kind of just hold it in place where it kind of sits, and then put this housing on top of it, and it should align everything up. So let's get this thing back on it, and we should be able to install the new hoses and everything, guys. So let's get it done. Alright, guys, new thermostat is in. So just letting you guys know, putting the thermostat back on is gonna be kind of tricky because it's gonna be a brand new gasket too, so it's not gonna sit on, like, it's not gonna stick. So it's gonna sit on nicely, but it's not gonna stick, so it will tend to fall off. So you gotta kind of maneuver around it and try to get it on. But now I can go ahead and install my new hose, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Got the hoses done. Got the radiator in. Now that's what the engine bay looks like now. Pretty dope, guys. So I just gotta install those mounts, and then I should be done, guys. Quick and easy. Let's go. Alright, guys, so when doing this, these mounts, it goes here, right? But you see what I did there? You gotta have to do some custom cutting. I fucked up. I forgot to look, and I did it for this side, because this thing comes up a little bit higher. And I'm dumb, and I forgot to look, and I did it for this side, and I cut it already. But it turns out this one was actually go over here, and this one goes right here. I forgot to look at that clip, because that clip is what holds my little hood stand. And I forgot to look, and I already cut it, so now I fucked up, and now I gotta cut that. So it's whatever. It's okay. Let's go. Cut that out. Let's install it. Alright, guys, finally got it installed. Let's go check it out. Bam, it looks so good. The fans, everything looks good. Nice and skinny, there's enough room. It's a bit tight right here though, but it looks good. Now it's time to get a few stuff, get this thing done, get coolant running through it, and we should be good to go, guys. Let's go. Alright, guys, got coolant in there, got the car started up. You might have to jump start the car, because my car for some reason it didn't start, so I got to jump start it, and now it works. So all I gotta do is top off the coolant, have the funnel on it because it might leak. So let the car run for a little bit, just keep pouring coolant so it can actually push out all the bubbles. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be doing bleeding. I'm not gonna show you guys because it's pretty simple. Just have the car run, slowly pour coolant in there so the coolant can actually flow through the car, and it'll just automatically bleed itself out. So let's get down to it. Alright, guys, and just like that, we have officially bleed the coolant. So pretty simple. Just put a funnel on there, top it off each time. Just watch it as it bubbles. And also you want to do is turn on your heater all the way to the hottest temperature. You guys do know my thing is fucked, so this is actually the hottest temperature. And then that fan is on. Make sure it is blowing towards the panel, so it's blowing towards you so you can feel it. Look at operating temp. Make sure you can feel heat. You can feel all that. You're good to go. Alright, guys, now that you're done bleeding, time to take it for a test drive. So let's go take it for a test drive. Alright, guys, got back from the test drive. Car is at good operating temp. Everything works. The car is good to go. But without further ado, guys, this is it for my video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think about this Mishimoto radiator. And without further ado, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.